Hey everybody, and in today's video, I want to talk about three things. The first thing I want to talk about is the complete total return for the year of 2021 of investing with Fundrise platform. The second thing I want to talk about is the returns of the fourth quarter as compared to the returns of the first 3 quarters of the year 2021 for the Fundrise platform. And the last thing that I want to talk about is the fact that Fundrise has actually outperformed the major stock indexes, including the NASDAQ, the S&P500, and the Dow Jones. And I want to tell you by how many percent it actually did that. Hopefully the discussion of these three things will help you make the decision of diversifying your investment portfolio with Fundrise. Coming up. If you're new to the channel, my name is Trey, and I'm a stock, crypto, and real estate investor as well as a swing trader. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, please make sure to check out my entire Fundrise playlist down in the description below. It has over 25 videos on everything and anything you need to know before, during, and after investing with Fundrise. Now, let's get started. Guys, so the first thing I want to talk about is the full return for the year of 2021 for both of these portfolios. So in order to do that, let's first start with this real estate heavy portfolio. As of today, January 1st, 2022, it has $63,915 in the portfolio. Now, in order to look at the returns for the year of 2021, we would have to click the performance tab here. As you can see here, we're going to look at annual returns, and as we can see, is for the year of 2021, it's a 29% return. Now, for those of you who have watched my videos before, you may remember that I made a prediction that for the year of 2021, we will be getting a 30% return on Fundrise. With this specific portfolio, we fell 1% short of that target. However, a 29% return in 2021 in just 1 year is an amazing return. However, now let's take a look at my IPO heavy portfolio here. As you can see, this portfolio has around $44,682. Now, if we click on the performance here, so as you can see here for the year of 2021, in this specific portfolio, the return is 32.5%. As some of you may know, both of these accounts are long-term growth plus accounts. Then how can it be that the returns are different? Well, first of all, this account here, the Fundrise IPO heavy account, was created about 1 year and 2 months after the previous account. It has different projects, it has different valuation, different appreciation, and different dividend returns. As you know, in 2021, the dividends and the appreciation on real estate has skyrocketed a lot. That is why you see a 32.5% return on this account as opposed to my first account that was created in January of 2020. It has a 29% yearly return. However, my prediction was 30% for 2021. Well, as it happens to be, if you take the average of these returns from both of these accounts, you will get actually more than a 30% year-to-date return in Fundrise. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about is the return in just the fourth quarter of 2021. Unfortunately, all the data for 2021 is really hard to access because Fundrise has updated their platform to reflect the new year. But what we're going to do is here, we're actually going to look at this chart right in front of us, and we're going to just drag it all the way to December 30th of 2021, which was just a day or two ago, right here. As you can see, guys, the value of my portfolio on December 30th, 2021 was $61,057. What we're going to do is we're going to drag it one more day over, which is when Fundrise actually paid out more dividends and more appreciation to its investors. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just move over. And as you can see, on December 31st, just 1 day later, my account value was almost $64,000. $40,000. Now, that means in fourth quarter of 2021, we got a $2,800 increase to our portfolio. Now, that is with no money invested on my part. Now, this means that in just the fourth quarter alone for this specific account here, the return was somewhere between 5 and 6%. Now let's look at the other portfolio. I'm going to scroll over to December 30th. And as you can see on December 30th, the value of this specific account that I manage, that I own, is around $43,000. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to scroll one more day over again. And as you could see that the account value just one day later, which is when, again, Fundrise paid out its dividends and its appreciation, is $44,682. Now, guys, that is a $1,500 increase in value of this account in the fourth quarter. If you take the amount of money that both of my accounts went up with in the fourth quarter alone, it actually adds up to around $4,300 in just under 3 months, which equates to about 7%. 7% in just 3 months. So now let's talk about the final thing, which is the fact that Fundrise in 2021 has outperformed the 3 major stock indexes. We're talking about the NASDAQ, we're talking about the S&P 500, and we're talking about the Dow Jones. Now, these stock indexes are pretty much for those investors that are low time preference, right? So if you're investing in the SPY or the Dow or the entire, it's like investing in the entire market. So that means you're going to buy these ETFs, and you're going to add to them either weekly or monthly or bi-monthly or whatever it is. And you're not going to worry about the swings that go up and down, which is the exact same thing that happens when you put money with Fundrise. You put the money in and you forget about it, right? You're not a day trader. You're not a swing trader. You're not picking out specific companies that you think will outperform the market. So it is fair to compare Fundrise to these certain stock indexes because they're both low time preference investments, right? You put the money in and you don't worry about it for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. So let's take a look. First, we're going to take a look at the NASDAQ. Right, so I just opened up this page here as of January 1st, 2022. Well, we're going to look here, we're going to scroll down a little bit, and we're going to look at this one. This is a year-to-date return of NASDAQ, which is 21.39%. As you can see, it's a 9% below what Fundrise offered us in 2021. So let me ask you again. Why don't you invest with Fundrise? For the S&P 500, the return was 27%. Now, the S&P 500, the SPY ETF, 27%. Really, really good return. Still 3% under what Fundrise offers. And now if we look at the Dow Jones Industrial, which is actually performed the worst out of these three, is year-to-date return is 18.73%. That is about 11% below what you could have gotten just putting your money in Fundrise and leaving it there and not getting involved with the stock market or diversifying your portfolio, not just being in the stock market, not just being in ETFs, but getting into the crowdfunding real estate. Now, let me ask you this. Why would you not invest with Fundrise if during the 2020 COVID pandemic, when all these indexes, the SPY, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, they were all crashing 30%, 25%, 35%, 50% at a time, right? And they allowed people to sell at the bottom because people were just freaking out. Why would you invest in that? During the 2020 COVID pandemic, the value of my account, of my Fundrise account, only went down by $3 in 90 days. The only thing that Fundrise did during the COVID 2020 pandemic is not allow withdrawal of money from 60 to 90 days. That means your money was locked in. What that also means is that you were not able to sell at the complete bottom, which is what happened to a lot of people if they were in these ETFs, these SPY stocks, Dow Jones Industrial or NASDAQ or S&P 500. People got spooked and they sold at the bottom. Well, what Fundrise did is that they did not allow anyone to sell. They locked in your money saying, hey, we're going to tough this out. We're going to wait, whatever it is, 3 months, 6 months. And actually what happened is that just 90 days later, the value of my account went up by 10%. So I was still able to get a 10% return without the risk or the headache or the fear of being in the stock market and selling at the complete bottom. So guys, once again, Fundrise has outperformed the 3 major indexes anywhere between 11 and 3%. So just to summarize, guys, over 30% return in Fundrise for 2021. Between 5 and 8% return in just the fourth quarter with Fundrise. Outperforming the 3 major stock indexes, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones, from anywhere between 3 and 11% with Fundrise. So let me ask you, why are you not diversifying or investing your portfolio with Fundrise? If you're not sure about investing with Fundrise, check out my entire playlist down in the description below. It has over 25 videos about everything you need to know about the Fundrise platform. And of course, if you do decide to invest, use my referral link down in the description below. It will give you 90 days commission-free investing with Fundrise, and it will also give me some number of days. And let's make 2022 a year of great returns. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. I appreciate you. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good time. Now let's get back into investing and let's start investing in the green zone. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.